Hello, I'm Dr. Himangi Kadlak. Yes, this video is mainly for students and youth. The reason behind making this video is very long gap, like I'm coming on this topic of students and youth. Last some of the videos or most of the videos I have created or I have documented, podcasted for women, and that is also on uh, women entrepreneurs. But whenever I go and whenever I visited, wherever I visited, I interacted with students, and they really told me that my videos inspired them a lot, and therefore it was there in my mind that one video I should make it for youth. Yes, after some months, definitely a lot more other videos will come, but this special video is for youth. Today's topic I will cover mostly on their lifestyle and education and adaptation of different skills and the social contribution. So these are the 3-4 areas I will take care here in this video. The first and foremost is taking care of self. That is very important, and most of the time what I have seen, the present youth is not taking care of themselves. What exactly the mean of taking care of themselves? That first of all, look at themselves, what exactly and what age they are. First of all, definitely they should give first importance to their education, then their health. So in the health, what other aspects can we cover in the health? In the health, your physical aspect, your mental, emotional, and the financial will come later, but in this, during this time, you have to concentrate on this, how to take care of that is very important. And most of the students, they say that they have very work schedule, and they are busy with their studies. That is good, it's really very important, and it's really very happy that you people are busy with your studies. But at the same time, you have to also take care of your health. How to take care of your health? That very important is go in the gym and do exercise, maybe yoga, or maybe kind of weight gymming, or maybe you can take part in the sports, or maybe go for a running, jogging, or maybe go for outing. Whatever you do, go and do at least 1 hour exercise in a day. And another is sleep, and whatever is there in your house, or might be you might be living in different hostels in your cities, colleges, so their food culture or food style is different, so that you can eat, but that is not in your hand. But at least what is in your hand to take care of yourself, your sleep, at the same time go to the exercise, and have good reading. That is very important. Nowadays, most of the students, because of the social media, they are away from the reading. You read, maximum time you read, and yeah, that is good that you are reading related to your subject, but at the same time you also read a lot more related to more, you can cubed a good thought, or you can have a more conversation about yourself. So that reading, you will get the people who have really done a good work in the society. Okay, so that is very important. And what I see that in the social media and wherever I visit and I go, most of the students are more involved in the social media or digital kind of thing. They have a lot more aggressions, and where to take out that aggression, that also they don't know Today only I saw one video in Instagram that in Andhra, one in a government school, one boy, 10th standard boy, he hit his uh, class teacher or one of the teacher. So that is not good. And most of the students are going or in the depression or taking the steps of suicide, or maybe uh, having bad influence of addiction. So that is what we should avoid. That you can avoid by selecting your environment, and selecting your environment, selecting your students, selecting your friends. That is very much important. And therefore there are some of the things you should take care of. One is you are going to the exercise, sleep well. Another is eat well and have a good people around you. Maybe your teachers, maybe your family members, maybe your neighbors, maybe your friends, with whoever you are sitting, eating, interacting, you should be conscious enough that how they can be a good people around you, where they will build you. They will build your good thought, they will build your good personality. At the same time, they will contribute in your own way. So that is very important. Another thing is that what I saw that reading habit is one day by day is deteriorating, and most of the students, most of the people are mainly busy with the digitalization and the uh, social media. So what I would recommend you, or what I would suggest you, at least have a 1 hour reading. And that in that 1 hour reading, I think it doesn't take much time. And at least when you get up or before you sleep, you have a reading and you have a book with you, where you can have at least have a one personal communication with that book. And give a maximum time to yourself. Have a good isolated or thinking kind of thing, place for you, or maybe hour for you, and write down maximum thought, whatever thoughts you are coming. Maybe it is a positive or maybe it is a negative, but write down it. And when you will, after 1 year or after 2 years, when you go back, and you will see that, oh, what kind of thought you were having. And that habit I was having, and I still I have. I write on the name of Himangi Writes. So maybe it is a kind of Word document. I have a Word document, and I used to, before that though I was having a diary when laptop was not there. So I used to write in a diary that whatever positive, negative, whatever your expressions, that is a ventilation for you. And maybe the day, what you spent, how you spent, what mistakes you had done, and where through that mistakes, when you understand that, oh, in this area I could have literally control on my anger, or I could have literally control on my how to respond to the people. So that way you can write it down. And writing is the best method, or it is a mechanism that it is a ventilation, or it is a kind of self-expression of your own personality. And that it will give you in the future, it will give you some kind of roadmap or some kind of understanding about your own personality, that how you have evolved day by day, how you have evolved. So each day is very unique, and each day is very precious for us. And therefore have a more accountability of your time, have a more understanding of your time, and give a maximum time to concentrate on yourself. That is very important. uh, there are three, four areas where you can visit. One is like definitely physical health. You go to gym, and that gym, it will not give you your physical strength, but also it will give a mental strength, and it is really a relaxation. at this age also, I daily I go without miss, I go to gym. So that is very important. Second is your spirituality. So it is not, I don't mean the spirituality means going kind of traditional rituals or something, but have a spiritual talk, have a spiritual environment, whatever religion you are following, visit to that places, read the textbooks, do the meditation, have a very much spiritual thoughts, very good thoughts, very good understanding, which will cultivate the value of humanity. That is very important. If any religion which is not preaching humanity value, I think that religion is not a religion. And therefore the religion which gives you, or the spirituality which gives the human values, and it is not only the love and compassion to your people or human, but at the same time nature. You have to have compassion or have a kind of love and caring towards your nature. Maybe it is a tree, birds, animals, whatever. So that kind of basic understanding one should have. The third and very important is what you eat. Okay, so stop the junk food, have a good healthy food. Then fourth is sleep, and have a maximum time with the nature. Maybe you have a good friends, or maybe you don't have a friends, that is perfectly fine, but don't miss to go out in the nature, spend time with the nature, have a hug, give a hug to the trees, spend some good memories or good time with the nature. That is really very enriching kind of thing you will face or you'll feel. So the physical, mental, emotional, so these are the very important. Another thing is that whatever the education you are taking, that is maybe the theoretical education, but at the same time you also have to have an understanding about your practical things. And any theory which is not applicable to the reality or to the field, or to the, then that I think that theory has a lacuna. So whatever we are studying, that is good, that is theory we are doing, but how we can apply to the more human development, that you have to see. So unless you apply the theory into the practice for the betterment of the society, your education will not complete. So that is very much important, the social reconstruction. So whatever you are taking at this time, some days or every day, you can have some contribution to the society. That is very much important. So these are the areas where you can look into, and avoid bad people, avoid bad surrounding, have a good habit, cultivate the good habits, and stop the addiction or whatever this, or be aware that you should not get influenced by people who are or forcing you to go for addiction or maybe the bad habits. In one of my videos I have literally elaborated almost 1 hour video, that is addiction, on the addiction. That also you can watch, that how to prevent it, or how to, if you are into it, how to go out of it. So that what we should do it. And these are the areas which I wanted to cover, and maybe the next, maybe after when I complete my series, women entrepreneurship series on women entrepreneurship, after that I will come with a new topic. And maybe I'm thinking that whatever books I read, so I can have a kind of guest, or have kind of give a summary of that book, and it will help to you. So I think this much is enough till now, because I felt that it is needed at least to have a one conversation with students, and therefore this video is for you people. So have a good time, study well, take care of yourself well. And that is another thing is a relationship to with yourself, relationship with your family members, relationship with your elder one, your teachers, or maybe the good yeah, elder people in your family or surrounding. So have a respect, that is very much important. I'm seeing that people now, young age people, they are kind of very much reluctant to how to give respect. So but start giving respect to yourself, and that the same thing you will reflect when you'll interact with other people. So respect yourself, respect the people around you. Maybe it is a small children, or maybe it is a big people, or maybe age wise, education wise, small, big, whatever. Have good interaction, have a very polite and empathetic interaction, empathetic communication and relationship with them. So that is very much important. And if you face any kind of anger issues, if you face any kind of distress kind of things, start writing. Write it down. Write it down. What is, ventilate yourself as much as possible. And there are a lot more kind of counselings are there, where you can go and have a sessions with them. They will give a kind of different steps how to come out of your that kind of frustration or anger situation. So nowadays we have a lot more options, or we have solutions available with us. So use that each step or each solution. Okay, so take care till now, and yeah, next time we'll come with a new video. Take care. Bye.